So let's try again, shall we? The last series wasn't quite as successful as I was hoping. Let's see what happens this time. Okay. This feels like Timberwolf Mountain. Yep, okay. I think I know where we are. I think we're looking directly at the bear cave. So we're at the sort of base level of Timberwolf Mountain. I'm not going to rush and run and kind of panic this time. I'm going to accept that we're going to take a condition hit up front. And try to use my brain a little bit more. First priority, of course, needs again to be matches. So it will be worth going down and checking the hut by the lake. That also allows us to get our first food supply from cattails. I'm going to be reading stories again this time. But rather than reading something long-winded and kind of hard to follow, I found a few other ones that are sort of more easily digestible, so I'm going to run with that. Is that a cave? No, it's not. Oh, I know where we are. I know exactly where we are. Okay. I'm going to crouch around here.
Need to find some place to escape this cold.
Because there is a wolf I know that comes around here. But there's a rope to... probably just going to run to it. There's a rope over here, yeah. So let's get to that rope. I should really not kill my stamina with running. But I know there's a wolf that patrols here, which is what's making me kind of nervous.
Goddamn freezing.
I just finished editing, and I'm now processing episode 2 of the last series, and I'm actually uploading episode 1 right now. Yeah, what a surprise. What a surprise. By now, of course, you'll have watched it. I just saw a wolf, by the way, coming towards where we're going to come down. So let's get on the ledge here. I just want to make sure. Where's he gone? There's no sign of him. Oh, there he is. I can't point or zoom, but he's coming over the ridge. Oh, he's at the top of the ridge there. Okay, we're losing condition, but we don't need to rush. We can't rush. We need to think. So because he's going right, I'm going to have to go down the rope and then go left. Around the side. And, oops. Did you hear that? I think I broke our guy's legs. I chose a guy this time. For some reason. I don't know if it's true. I need to think about this, but it appears... Oh, fuck. He's coming. He's coming towards us. So we're going to have to go with the old croucheroo. I can't remember his exact path. We're at risk for frostbite now. But we can't panic. We have to just accept that this is how Interloper starts. When we get to the hut, I'll be able to start a fire. Assuming we find some matches. If we don't, we need to leave the hut immediately, because without fire you can't stay there. Which means we'll have to head to the cave, or even prep a cache. 2 very different routes we can take to start this game off, so I need to decide right now how we want to do this. Do we want to stick around and try and scale Timberwolf Mountain? I'm kind of thinking through everything that entails. That means we need to get through the caves, get up to the top. That's... Ugh. I'm gonna run there. Or do we head towards Pleasant Valley? There's a wolf out on the ice. There's a deer in front of me. I'll try and chase the deer towards the wolf, that old chestnut. I can also pick up these cattails. And I can check that fishing hut. So heading to the prepper cache is the easy beginning option. Easier, I suppose. And then you've got Pleasant Valley to explore. I'm not sure if it would be wise to take on Timberwolf Mountain without any kind of provisions. And I know it's pretty tough to stick around this this map and start here, because we have done a previous challenge on this channel where we lived only on Timberwolf Mountain. That was a great little series, actually. I've just spent a few minutes reorganizing the channel, sort of putting my favorite videos on the channel page, so that, you know, I want people to see what I like. So if you kind of go to the homepage of the channel, you'll see all the videos that I've enjoyed more than others. Which is funny, kind of going back and watching my old videos, it does feel like I've got like a solid channel now. There's enough content for it. Like if someone came in completely fresh, you know, I put some time into that channel trailer and the thumbnail design and just the amount of content where I've tried to make it quality and have variety as well. Oh, interesting, the wolf's already got a carcass on the ice over there, which means we can go check that after it's done. Maybe, I mean, we can't really skin it unless we build a fire next to it and it looks like there's a storm coming in. So the next little bit of our life, a bit concerned about scaring that wolf, alerting that wolf rather. Okay, what do we have? Gloves. Put those on in the hut. It really depends on matches. So this all. Ooh, a hook. That could be quite a big find, actually. Even that one hook. Let's try and get out without Wolfie noticing. Cool, cool, cool. I'll just grab these cattails. I'm thinking we head towards Prepper Cache. Pleasant Valley. That would be quite a nice little spot to get some basic energy. That's going to be easier than trying to stick around here. And given the last series especially, I'm not going to be taking any chances. I'm going for longevity here, and I'm not going to try and distract myself by reading stories until we're in a kind of stable situation. I think I distracted myself by trying to read those stories while playing. So this is obviously a much, much, much easier start than last time. So much of this game right in the beginning is just luck. And that last series, I believe, proved it. You know, to go back and kind of review it, I don't think we did anything wrong, particularly. I just kind of dealt with the situation that was thrown at us. So I think we did. I still see it as legitimate and we did well, and that's just the way the game goes, kind of thing. Whereas this, there's no decision I've made differently in this game. It's just that we had an easier beginning. Okay, so it's +1. Holy shit! On Interloper, that's like being given a gift. That's ridiculous. Okay, let's try and get this. straight. That's really hard to do, actually. Nope, going the wrong way. Okay. Alright. Let's just have a little read. Arrived at the base of Timberwolf Mountain. Looks like there are some nice crags. Cracks. Just like Clive said. Going to set up a top rope and do some bouldering until the others show up, hopefully soon. September the 6th, so the next day. Wondering if my friends got lost as they still haven't arrived. Woke up in the night to a deafening noise and fire on the mountain. That must be the plane crash. Went to check it out, but the weather got nasty. I couldn't find my way. Next day. Clear day, I went out again. Found some metal cargo crates. They look like they might have come from a plane. There's still smoke coming from the summit. I'm heading out to see if I can make it to the peak and learn more about what's going on. And he, of course, will be one of the
This'll come in handy.
corpses up on the mountain. So, because we are not freezing, I can see some matches there. I'm immediately calmer. Mountaineering rope, I'll take that. You never know when it will be useful. Sewing kit, ski jacket. This is what a different start. You know. I'm going to take everything from here, so I'll break everything down that I can. I'll organise my stuff in just a minute. Wood matches, okay. Let me check that. Okay, let's take stock. So, 4 hours of daylight left. We are winded but not too tired. We're not too cold. We're dry mouth and we're peckish. It's not too cold outside right now. Let's just sort our clothes out quickly. So we have some decent driving gloves that we found. And a worn ski jacket, so we have 2 sets of gloves. Let's see if we can wear both. Ooh. We're quite wet, we're freezing. Let's see if we can add an outer layer. Nope. I'm going to take that off. Didn't want to do that. And I'm going to wear the ski jacket on the outside. And inside we'll wear the hoodie. So we're wearing the hoodie and then ski jacket on top. Cool. Decent jeans. Then we have underwear as well. Jeans we're going to put on the outer. We have worn sports socks. Nothing else. Running shoes, which is shit. I'm going to be real risk of frostbite to the head. At least we have some basic gloves though. So, a hat is a thing. We need to find a hat. We have no need of these driving gloves. Ooh, they harvest down to leather. That's actually pretty cool. Leather's very valuable in Interloper. So we have a piece of leather. We have a wilderness kitchen. How to prepare food in the wilderness. And we have a decent amount of stuff for fire, 12 matches. Okay, not bad. Okay, food-wise, 20 cattails and a drink. What I think we do is we save the game and we make our way directly to prep cache. The reason I want to get to prep cache is I've already made the decision to go to Pleasant Valley, and I know that staying here in this hut gets extremely cold at night. So I'm not going to stick around to break anything down. I'm not going to wait even till we warm up. I'm just going to go. I'm not going to care about that carcass over there. I'm not going to care about energy. So we're just basically legging it to prep cache as fast as we can. We're not going to plan to come back to this area in the immediate future, so I'll grab what I can, especially food. And we're going to be, from this point on,
Cold is making my head feel thick.
we are at least going to be safe from wolf attack. Now the downside is that I'm risking frostbite by staying out this long to pick up these cattails. Yeah,
So cold in my
as you can
legs.
see below, we're at risk of hypothermia, and actually that's a problem. And it's minus 16, maybe it's too windy to make it through, which gives us a bit of a dilemma. So that dilemma is, do we risk hypothermia and frostbite by running over to Prevocache, or is it wiser to start a big fire, hope that fire is warm enough and lasts all night, and try to get a good night's sleep? We have to decide what we're going to do. I had to collect this food, I believe, because I was deciding to leave this area. Now, however, I'm thinking, what do we do? Do we stay here overnight and risk hypothermia, risk death because we run out of fuel? Or do we run to Prevocache straight away and risk hypothermia and frostbite?